sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Andrew McCutchen heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Number 37 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Into the box, Brandon Crawford. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brandon.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Saunders. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Eric Hosmer gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Michael Saunders comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Reds, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Dalton Pompey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's a ball lined over the head of Crawford into left center, a base hit. Joey Votto takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away.
Joey Votto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. The tag, and he is out. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Paul Goldschmidt makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Laurie's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Christian Yelich gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Freddie Freeman strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Freeman.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Nope. 3-0. And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Crawford is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Russell Martin will get his first cuts here.
Russell Martin.
First offering on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And this pitch is taken by Martin as it misses for ball 4. Brett Laurie steps in now.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Brett Laurie.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. And the bunt attempt will be foul, so we'll see how they want to play it now with 2 strikes.
Nope,
and this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To Crawford for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Number 37 settles into the box for his first chance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Adam Jones is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Center fielder number 10, Jones.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Andrew McCutcheon will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Liner towards second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Eric Wood digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Eric
Ready with
Wood.
the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth,
Pete Orr
The
steps into
shortstop.
the box.
Pete
First
Orr.
pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Up next
Michael
for
Saunders
Cincinnati.
will stand in as the
Fielder,
lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball, too. And if it's me, I come right back with it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutcheon on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Brandon Crawford is ready here as we begin the
Leading
top
off
of the
for
fourth.
Washington,
Well, they still don't have
Shortstop,
any runs on the board
Brandon
yet, so getting this
Crawford.
leadoff man on base would be huge.
Line towards center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Now batting,
Eric Hosmer
designated
stands
hitter,
in. He's
Eric
0 for 1
Hosmer.
after grounding out. Here's the first pitch to him. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Line softly toward the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a runner at first with one man gone,
First baseman
and
number
stepping in, the
44.
power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The batter, number 20.
Nolan Arenado
Third baseman,
walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Runner goes for second, and this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is... Dalton Pompey is set to lead us off in the
Leading off
home
the
half
fourth
of the
inning for
fourth
the
inning.
Reds.
Well, they still aren't
Center
even on the
fielder,
board yet, so this leadoff
Dalton
guy needs to get on so they
Pompey.
can manufacture a run.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike two. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number one.
Number 19,
so the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. One out, nobody on. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The batter, number 6,
Freddie Freeman stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it, and that retires the side. Daniel Murphy heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
The right fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Adam Jones is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1-2. Runs up and gets this one down. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Buster Posey will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Buster Posey.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Up next for Washington,
Andrew McCutchen will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Pompey. And that's the second out of the inning. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
The batter,
Eric Hosmer will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. This is line to left. Saunders is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded. Leading off the inning, Russell Martin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
The batter, number 15,
Brett Laurie steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
And you know what? You don't need anything special from him right here. You just need to find a way to move a guy up 90 feet. Could be a good time for a sac bunt.
Jones comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Number 37 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch inside the throw. Oh, and Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Jones. And that's the third out. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington sixth.
For Washington,
Here comes the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Nolan Arenado steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Arenado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Eric Wood will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati sixth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, one away. Now to the plate, Pete Orr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Good changeup in the dirt, strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Orr is retired, 2 down now. Michael Saunders will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Jones going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Christian Yelich.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
Center fielder
Striding into the box, Adam Jones. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Giancarlo Stanton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Giancarlo Stanton.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number two. Buster Posey digs in now, hoping he gets to see some pitches here after being intentionally walked in his first appearance.
Well, I'm sure he'd probably rather hit, but guess what? There's no easier way to improve that on-base percentage.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Dalton Pompey steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. towards second. Throw on to first in time, one away. Joey Votto will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Tap fouled at home plate. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. To first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he is out on the tag. Freddie Freeman will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Hard hit ball to second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Shortstop, Brandon.
Now here's the pitch. Brandon Crawford is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Lifted in the air out to left. Saunders moves over, 2 down. Eric Hosmer digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Hosmer around first on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch to the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. Here comes Hosmer around third, and they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Nolan Arenado steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in to score as well. 2 big insurance runs there as they've upped the lead now to 3.
Second baseman.
Daniel Murphy is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lowry's up with it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Russell Martin digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Martin.
Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone.
Second baseman.
Brett Lawrie will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Pitch on the way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Way outside. Nearly to the backstop. 2-1. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Number 37 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Christian Yelich, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Christian Yelich.
Now the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground, right to Laurie. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Giancarlo Stanton will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Stanton.
And now a pitch on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in, Buster Posey. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
1-1.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Saunders on the move. He gets there, but he missed it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
McCutchen.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Eric Wood will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Reds, third baseman, Eric Wood.
And the pitch. And he takes ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The shortstop, Pete Orr.
Pete Orr is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Michael Saunders will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Ready now, Dalton Pompey. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Marcus Stroman will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
Marcus Stroman. This change defensively for the Nationals. Now playing center field, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton. Now catching.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Stroman comes set. First pitch on the way. In the air, out to right. Yelich on the move. 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The first baseman, number
Joey
19,
Votto makes his way to the plate,
Votto.
needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
Night for the victorious